Igbo kwenu, hey, Igbo kwenu, hey, Igbo kwenu, hey. Let's go to Ghana. Ghanaians are dragging Igbos, dragging the Igbo community in Ghana because of this. They say the Igbo king in Ghana is trying to build an Igbo community in Ghana, and he wants to build a palace. In fact, as I'm talking, he has acquired they say over 50 hectares of land, and he wants to add other lands too. Do you understand? So he wants to build an Igbo community where Igbo people can come there, buy land in that community. In other words, he's trying to build something like a palace there and make himself king in Ghana. Now Ghanaians are saying you can't do this in our country. Why will an Igbo person leave his country, come to our country and come and do this? This is what Ghanaians are saying. They are dragging the Igbos. They're not happy. Do you understand? I'm going to play the video shortly so that you can have an idea of what I am saying. Ghanaians are saying, hey, look, if we cannot come to your country to come and do this, let me say, for example, the Ashantis in Ghana cannot just leave Ghana and say they want to come to Nigeria and acquire a land and then build a Ghanaian community and install a king in our country. No, they are saying that Nigerians will not agree. So why will we come to their country? And well, I want you guys to watch this video. I'm talking too much. So watch this video. I will be back.
Igbo has got a very rich culture that must be encouraged. He believes the past and present leaders from Igbo as a nation from the Nigerian state deserves more. The father of all projects on his mind is the establishment of the first Igbo town in Ghana and of course the first in the world. If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Igbo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Igbo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. By, as I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. But along that road, it's right on the road, I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. You know, they always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge and they know that, yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come get there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get a out of the country, or those that come into the country in one way or the other will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers, and in future I know that we the Igbos will provide president in Nigeria, and I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man, and one day by the special grace of God he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the streets that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Nzogo. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, Zemaladi Henetu. And all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present, will create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6th floor or 7th floor. We'll sell them flat by flat. And we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you know you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, Igbos will expand. We will build markets there. Igbo market will represent there. Igbo school will be built there. We will create transport section there also. We will create what we call Ezigbo garden. In Igbo language, you call it Mbala Ezigbo. Ezigbo garden meaning where we create about 4 plots of land. We use 4 plots of land for that, for Ezigbo garden, where we're going to plant yam, plant all the trees, all the leaves you can get in Igbo land. Okwa, ube, akubeke, mtoroba, oha, we're gonna also plant yam there. We'll plant ube there. We'll plant all these things so that at the time of New Year Festival of Ezigbo, we'll go to the Mbala there. We'll go to the garden there to get our New Year Festival. In there, you see that.
All right. So Ghanaians are saying we cannot have a king from Nigeria in Ghana. You cannot come and build Igbo community in our country. Do you understand? We will not allow you name a street in our country after your father and other Igbos. No, you cannot do that in our country. Go back to your place and do that, not in Ghana. So Ghanaians are dragging the Igbo community over there. Not a small matter. This matter is a very serious matter in Ghana. Now listen to what Kode Sherlin has to say. There's a YouTuber in Ghana and a lot of Ghanaians are not happy. So listen to what he has to say again and I'll be back.
But you cannot come into my country and come and behave like you want to impose your kingdom on. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. We have Chieftaincy Act. We have a constitution. We are a sovereign country. We are governed by laws. Once you are in a country, you forgo according to the rules and regulations, the laws in the constitution. Now the constitution, they frown on freedom of association. If you come in this country and there are 74,000 Igbos in this country and you want to form an association, that is fine. So you go share your problems and the person who is representing you go amplify the issue, or you go relay the issue to the High Commissioner in Ghana, who is the political representative of Nigerians in this country. But there are things that you don't go fit. Nah, bro, you don't go fit come say they come, create a village or create a kingdom, build roads and name it after after notable Nigerians. And no, bro, you can't do that. You are not constitutionally allowed to come into the country and do that. Now, once again, I am not against people forming association. If the person wants to call himself the chief of the Igbo community, there's not, bro, no problem. Chukudi, Jude, we understand. You are representing your people, but do not go about parading yourself like, we can't have, we can't have a foreign kingdom in our kingdom. We can't do that. You cannot bring an Igbo kingdom into Ghana. When you go to Nigeria, we don't have Ashanti kingdom in Nigeria. We don't have it. There may be local reps over there, but we do not have Ashanti kingdom in Nigeria. You don't see an Ashanti man going to Nigeria, becoming a king, creating, let's say, a village or a community or a kingdom, and say, I'm going to name these roads after this and this and that. Now, you can't do that. That is unconstitutional.
All right. So, guys, what will you have to say about this? Honestly, guys, just drop your opinion based on this. What do you think about this? Do you think what the Igbos did in Ghana is right? Leaving your country, going to Ghana to start up something, is it right?